Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So I hope you're all doing really well. First and foremost, today is absolutely gorgeous and yeah, I thought I'd take the chance and get as much done as I can. I had full intention of doing this video with no voiceover, and when I finished editing it, like putting it all together, and I haven't sped any of this up, I haven't taken any sound out, it is what it is. This is what it's like in my house every day, like when the kids are at school. I normally have music playing, but today I didn't, and I thought, right, well, let's just do a sound on video, let's go for it. But I don't know, I find it really boring to watch, so I thought, go on Gabby, sit down and do a voiceover. So here I am, chatting away to you all. I don't have like a lot of sound around me in this house, which I'm really grateful for. Like, it's very quiet around here. The only thing you do hear every now and again is like workmen next door and the birds, which is absolutely gorgeous. But the saddest thing about my life is that I saw the sun this morning, checked the weather, 0% rain. I was like, come on. And then what do I think of? Washing. Like, I don't think of like, oh, perfect day to go out, let's go along the seafront, make the most of a bit of free time, let's go get an ice cream, go for a picnic or something. No, I don't think of like holidays and all that sort of thing. I think of washing, which is what I tackle today, because you'll see in a minute the sky is insanely gorgeous. Like, oh, I love it. I really hope it's like this when we go away, because we're going away in 2 weeks, and I'm really hoping that the weather's going to be like this, if not warmer. I'd be very grateful. Thank you very much. I really don't want to be driving in the rain. I hate that. But yeah, so I'm just sat here chatting away to you all with not a lot that's been going on, to be honest. I am getting a little bit frustrated with a party place that I'm trying to book. Well, I have booked it. I've booked it for Jensen, and even though his birthday was March, there is a reason why it is going to be next week, which is like, is it the last weekend of April? Yeah, there is a reason. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the full details as to why it is, but he's just very much like, I'll plan something for him and he'll change his mind, and I can't go through with it because it's like the end of the world. So yeah, we've had that consistently, daily, every day. And the place that I've booked him with is like it's a roller skating place, and it's it's not honestly, it's horrendous when you're in there as an adult and you're not taking part. It's literally like, oh my god, get me out of here. But as long as the kids are happy, that's the main thing. So anyway, I've booked it, and they say, oh yeah, well we'll send you a link that you have to give out to the people that you're inviting, and then they have to scan the code and then confirm whether they're attending or not. And I'm like, what? Surely just, I'll send out invites, they let me know, I let you know how many's coming, job done. No, it's been hell. Like, they've been sending me all these PDF files, they've been sending me all these other random weird files for me to download and then print and then get people to scan the code. Who wants to do that? And I want to know how many are coming. It's just ridiculous. So these files that they've been sending me, anyway, I don't even know why I'm telling you this, they don't work. They don't work. It's not because they don't work for everybody, they're just not working for me. So every time I go to download it, it says import contacts. So I was like, okay, this seems a bit weird. Tried to import contacts, still fails. So I contact them and I tell them this. I said, look, I've had enough now. They're like, well, it works for everyone else. It's easy. And I'm like, oh, you are really grating on my cheese right now. You really are grating on my cheese. Anyway, I said to them in the end, I said, look, this is becoming a bit too much for me, so I'm just going to do something else, which I am. And they're still not letting up. I'm still getting bombarded. Tim, that's your name. You're doing my head in and you're grating on my cheese. So I've decided to take Jensen to Ninja Arena and with his friends, and then we're going to go for like a KFC or something afterwards. Be a bit of fun, or, I don't know, wherever he decides he wants to eat. So far he's saying KFC, but it'd be quite nice. And then for those that need dropping back, I'll drop them back. But it's going to be like an evening thing, and it'd just be a nice little chill out for him. But there's my rant of the day. That's what's getting on my nerves right now. Yeah. And yesterday I spent 4 hours, I kid you not. I spent 4 hours on my tiny backside. I love this. Look, I don't know why I found that really satisfying. Yeah. Someone's being a bit of an idiot and revving and roaring up and down the road. But anyway, I spent 4 hours sat on my backside, driving all over the place, trying to find best routes. Like if I found a route I didn't like, I'd change that map. Let me tell you, I changed the map and I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm not driving across that. How do I get round that roundabout? So, yeah, that was a bit of a wasted day. And then I felt extremely stressed afterwards. But there we go. Another silly little moment in my life of the stupid things that I get up to. I'm just going to do it now. I'm just going to go up and be like, kids, get up 5 a.m. I'm only taking 3 of them. And we're just going to go. I need to stop driving on Google Maps because I know I'm making it worse for myself. But anyway, I'm here on and off with the wellies. Oh, yes. I can't wait for it to be nice weather where I don't have to keep wearing like bulky shoes and finding hoodies all the time and being like, oh, it's cold. The thing is, I live in leggings at home, which you're probably getting fed up with seeing me in, but I live in them at home because they're just super comfy for when I'm like sorting out the house and doing the mundane things that I'm doing right now, basically. But when I'm going out, like just, I don't know, in town or something, I don't like to be in these unless I'm completely covered, like way past my arse, basically. And yeah, I'm running short of trousers because of footwear. So it's like a vicious circle. I find trousers I can wear and I'm like, yeah, but I've got no shoes to go with them. I have no shoes. So I need to go clothes shopping rather badly. But it'll come. I'll sort it at some point. But I am going to go do a little shopping spree before we go away. So that we've got... Look at the sky. Look at it. Oh. Do you know what I'm really excited about? I'm so excited. Guess what's coming on? Guess what's coming on the 3rd of May. I think it's the 3rd of May. Clarkson's Farm. I love watching that. Do you know what I've been watching lately? Got right into it. I've been watching more of the Dad Challenge podcast and I've been watching this whole Wheelchair Rapunzel thing. Goodness me. I don't know if I'm coming or going with it. Like, I can see the faults, definitely, but I feel like there's been no build up to it because I don't know anything about her. And I feel like it's just gone bang straight into this absolute chaos of he said, she said, back and forth over and over again. And I'm like, whoa, you know, what's going on here? Normally he will, like, you know, pull up on someone that is, you know, that I know a bit about and it's, you know, it's all, I know where I am. But this one, I'm like, I don't know where I am and this person's retaliating and it's like, oh, I'm lost. But that I've been watching a lot of, and I've also been watching Hunted on Channel 4, which I flipping love. EastEnders has just gone downhill lately. I don't know about anybody else who watches it, but it's just gone downhill. It's gone boring and it's gone a bit like, yeah, they're trying to throw in too many serious things in one small little block, you know? But yeah. So doing my usual, going upstairs, grabbing all the washing that I've chucked from all the bedrooms, and I've made a pile here. I always do it. I go in the bedrooms, grab washing, chuck it to the top of the stairs, and then I get to the top of the stairs and I chuck it down for the washing machine. Yeah, it's the best way. I never like go around with a laundry basket or whatever because it's too much chaos in this house. Too much chaos. But what else have I been watching? I've been watching loads of Sabaton videos. Loving that. Look at that sky. Can we just take a moment? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it makes me happy. It is green grass and blue sky. Yes. George Ezra, I love you. Yeah, so I've been watching Sabaton videos, and what really made me laugh is, I don't know if anybody likes them or knows them or has watched any of their stuff, but it does make me... This did make me laugh because me and Elliot were watching one the other night and Elliot said, he must have really hurty thighs. And I was like, yeah, he probably has. If anyone's seen their videos, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then I'll explain. So he's a chunk of a man, right? And he literally punches his own thigh in his videos and on stage, and it's like, Yeah, I agree with you, Elliot. I bet they're absolutely battered and bruised come the end of all that. Jesus, but you take trousers off and there's like a big purple and green marks all over your legs. But yeah, so I was actually quite shocked this morning because I was going to do a like reacting to video, and I was thinking about starting off with one of my own, and I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to react to was it the second time I fab blonded my kitchen? I think it was. And then it dawned on me when I read the date, I only did it 6 months ago. I did my kitchen fully 6 months ago, and I've already changed it. Like, I changed my mind like the absolute weather. Like, not as bad as I used to. Like, I know what I want now, and I'm happy with it. Whereas back then I was kind of like, I just want to make it look better, whereas I don't really have a vision. Whereas now I have like visions around my house. And yeah, I don't know why it made me think of it. Like, my brain goes all over the place. But I was sitting in the front room the other night, and Elliot started to get really upset, and I was like, "Why are you upset? What's wrong?" And we were in the dark, and we were watching. What was we watching? He keeps watching these YouTubers. They're called Sunny and Melon. It's just Roblox, I think. And we're sitting there, and he starts to get really upset, and I'm like, "What is wrong?" And he said he doesn't like it because he thinks he can see someone in the hallway. Oh my God. I was like, I'm getting like, I'm feeling really like I don't want him to feel like that. So I'm trying to reassure him there's nothing there. And I'm explaining to him that if there was something there, that the cats and Chase would be fully on it, because they do, don't they? Animals react to that sort of thing. And he felt better after that. But then inside of me, I was like, oh, I wonder if there's someone there. Like, I want to go and say hello. Like, it's ridiculous, honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous, but I find all that sort of stuff so fascinating. But there is still things going on in this house, like nothing negative or nothing like that I'd say was bad. I mean, my eldest said to me yesterday that something's going on in his bedroom and he can't understand it. It's only one particular part of the bedroom, like there's nowhere it's coming from, it's just this sound. And yeah, he's hunted everywhere, he can't find it, and when he goes to one part of the room, can't hear it, goes back to that part, can hear it again. It's really weird. Yeah. Was everyone think of these like sound videos when there's like no one talking over them? I mean, do you watch them? Do you? Because honestly, editing this video, I was like, I can't upload that. My plans and my intentions were failed, and I thought, no, it ain't happening. Do you know what I didn't do? I feel really proud of myself though. Do you know what I didn't do throughout this entire filming? Fart. I didn't fart. Well, maybe I did, but you didn't hear it, but I didn't hear it. And it's so frequent that I'm not always fully aware whether I do or not. It just happens. Yeah. I got IBS. So if you get IBS, then you'll understand. And I'm not on anything for it at the moment. I need to go back to the doctors and say, look, can you give me something? Because, you know, the old tummy aches and not being able to eat until about 11 o'clock in the morning is becoming a bit of a joke, because then I end up getting the shakes and I feel like weak and dizzy, and it's horrible. But my stomach won't let me eat because it's all inflamed and it hurts, and it's just not pleasant. It's not pleasant. But yeah, there we go. A little bit of that for you. A little bit of fart information. There's another thing. You're going to find me absolutely foul for saying this, but do you find it possible to go to the toilet and not actually look back? I can't. I'm so sick in the head. If I go to the toilet, I have to look. I have to look. Look at what you've delivered. I can't help it. I'm seriously warped, honestly. Warped. I asked my eldest, and he was like, no, I don't do that. And I'm like, how? It's either sunk, swimming, or looking back at you. Oh my God, just sitting here laughing to myself. Oh, I need to sort my life out, don't I? Yeah. So 2 months now they have been sorting out the house next door, and honestly don't know what they're doing. All they need to do is rip up the carpets, chuck them out, paint the walls, and fit a new kitchen and toilet, right? And I'm not joking, 2 months. 2 months there's been workmen. Like, I'm not just talking about one workman, I'm talking about vans of them. Like, what on earth is that house like for it to be that long? Christ, I've decorated endless bedrooms in this house. I clean it every day. I'm ahead of my game. Well, I'm not, because my house is a constant tip and I don't know how to keep on top of it. Other than like take everything out and tell everybody in the house that they're not allowed to own anything. Nothing. at all. Nothing at all. Does anybody else do this? Like, I can't talk about things or, you know, watch things or hear things without turning it into a song. Like, I do this with everything. Like, I can be having a conversation and I will instantly think of a song and start laughing, and then the other person's like, what's so funny? I can't help it. Do you know what happened the other day? I took my son to a birthday party at a sports centre, and while he was there, he got upset because he felt a bit overwhelmed. This was Elliot, my youngest. He felt a bit overwhelmed. There was loads of kids there that he didn't know, and I dropped him off, and me and Jensen were going to go off to Tesco. So I dropped him off, and I'm outside and I'm chatting to my friend, and then like 3-4 minutes later, he comes running out the sports centre on his own in floods of tears, saying he wants to come with me. I was mortified because he came out of that on his own. And it wasn't until about 5 minutes later that the people that were running the party, you know, 2 of them came out and they were like, oh, is Elliot with you? And I'm like, yeah, he's just come out in floods of tears. I've got him in the car and we're about to go home. Well, go to Tesco. And yeah, I thought that was a bit scary. That really was scary, because I kept visioning what would he have done if I wasn't there, like if I'd driven off. If I wasn't there chatting to my friend and I just drove off, what would he have done? Would he have gone back in, or would he have just continued and found his way home? But I did speak to him afterwards, and I said, you know, it's perfectly okay to walk away from something that you are not happy with or is not making you feel happy. But I did ask him what he would have done if I wasn't there, and he said that he would have just gone back in, but he would have not have played, and he would have been really upset. It broke my heart, that did. Broke my heart. So I'm in the boys' room now. I'm going to give this a bit of a going over. This room needs a full-on go-over, but I'm not doing too much to it at the moment because I need to get some more rollers, because I need to paint in here. Like, I feel like I spend my life painting. I've just painted my eldest son's bedroom grey as well, which I didn't film. And I'm just constantly painting, but there we go. The house is coming along a bit more, and I'm desperate to do the hallway. And I've got some... Did you hear that fly? Can you hear him? I don't know if it was caught on the mic, but he just flew right past my head, the dirty little thing. And now he's trapped in the window because they're so thick, they don't know how to get out. Like, how come a fly can fly in, but they can never fly out? Absolutely... I'm going to open the window and see if I can get him out. Absolutely ridiculous. But... anyway, let me know what you think of these. Do you think I should leave the sound out? I'm trying to get rid of this fly. Get out. Get out. Look, can you hear him? Dirty little bugger. Oh no, he's gone the other way now. Chase will get him. Chase likes to eat them. But yeah, let me know what you think of these kinds of videos. Whether you prefer me to keep the sound out and speed it up, or do you prefer them to be a little bit more slow? I like this one and have the sound. Because, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's only so much I can keep filming, and it's surely they're going to get bored of it, you know? You get bored of me rambling on. Jesus, I've only been rambling on for nearly 20 minutes. God, I better go and get a cup of tea and some chocolate. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not feeling very motivated at the moment, so I'm just doing little and often until I get that urge to be like, no, I'm going to tackle this entire house again, because I'm not at that stage right now. I'm at that stage where I don't have any energy or any motivation to do anything, except, you know, trying to keep on top of it, little bits here and there, and hoping to eventually find that moment where I'm ready to just go for it. Any tips? Any tips for like really getting myself motivated? Because it ain't happening. I just find myself grabbing another cup of tea, slumping on the sofa and watching Sabaton, Dad Challenge podcast, or I don't know, eating. Here is a little bit of Simba. He was happy in the washing basket. It's his favourite spot. Isn't he gorgeous? Yes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one, you fine little dangleberry.